It's way past time I dispense some indiscriminate justice!
G'day guys, Duckville here. We're going to have a replay from the Korean ladder. I believe it's from the ladder. I'm not sure if these guys set this up, but either way, this is going to be between some pretty cool players. Of course, we do have a red Zerg up here, CheckPrime from the Prime Gaming team. Of course, Check being one of the players in GSL made it to Code S and went down to Code A, I believe. I'm not actually sure. Someone else can let me know exactly how that went, but he's going to be against one of our Terran favorites down here, MarineKingPrime. His name says here, of course, OptimusPrime, but one of his many aliases. It's like he's in a Razor or something where he's got 600 aliases or something like that, or Mission Impossible. I don't know. Either way, he's going to be down here in the bottom left position of the Xel'Naga Caverns. Of course, a very popular map, 1v1, where it's quite even in pretty much every respect. Of course, generally you do see some things which Zerg do hate up here, such as a bunker in... where is it? It's about here, I think. And you put a marine just behind here, and then your Zerglings and drones can't get inside and kill the marine. Oh, it's a big kerfuffle. But anyway, we'll see if MarineKingPrime gets up to anything like that. If you saw the recent game which I just casted of MarineKingPrime, you'll see that he definitely did live up to his name against SC FOU. Perhaps we'll see something of that kind here, but I don't think that'll be the case. We do have a refinery going up straight away from MarineKing. He's going to be getting that up, of course, back in the GSLs where he's got through to various finals. Of course, he was well known for his marine micro, along with getting no gas for a while, because pretty much building marines is enough for a Terran to win. So we'll see if that's the case here. We've got a gas already done for Check. He's going to be getting that up, and of course this will probably mean some speedlings will be the play of the day at the opening of this particular map. He's going to perhaps get them out, get a couple of them out, and then take this natural expansion, as Zerg love to do. Interesting to see that MarineKing hasn't actually walled this often as you normally would as a Terran. He's actually just going to get this racks back here, so I'm not sure what the plan is. Perhaps we'll see the triple supply depot wall, which you do see from time to time, the orbital command being done now. It looks as if a Reaper is going to be on the way from MarineKing. Doing a decent job with Reapers is one thing Terrans can do to actually really hurt a Zerg, but of course Reapers are not what they once used to be. If those of you who played during the beta and such, where Reapers were just a hilarious unit to use against the Zerg. Second Rax is up here down at the back of the base, and as we'll see the Reaper pop out in just a moment and head across the map, we do see that supply depot wall is going up. Meanwhile, up here at the natural expansion, there is actually a bunker going down here for MarineKing. He's probably going to get this up and then actually get a Reaper inside. As we can see here, the Reaper is now going across the map. We'll see if Check actually sees this and keeps an eye on it. He does actually have the vision there of the Reaper. I'm not sure if he's going to actually, how he's going to react to that, because as we can see here, the bunker is all done and dusted for MarineKing. He's got that up now. Four Lings are up and running on that. They're trying to do what they can, but the SCV jumps back out of the bunker. He's going to try and repair that as best as he can. Some beautiful micro there from MarineKing to get the SCV out, repair it, and then get it back inside. And now the SCV is back out again. This bunker, this is absolutely awesome play from MarineKing. As you can see, some more units are streaming up. We've got a Marine, we've got another Reaper all on the way up here. SCV is still alive. This guy is a hero SCV, repairing this bunker up now on 10 health, and this natural expansion is definitely not going to get going for the moment. Queen has decided to come along to see what all the fuss is about. She's not going to get too much done here. Two Reapers inside and a Marine. I'm not really sure what the Queen is up to. Decides to back out. That was not a good idea from that Queen. His second one coming along. What is all this noise down here? My next door neighbors have got the music turned up so loud, and one of the Queens actually dies. I'm not really sure what Check is up to here. Perhaps just a little bit confused as to how he's meant to react to this. Well, I tell you what, the one thing you don't want to do is lose a Queen. But we'll see if he's going to do anything in particular to counteract this. We do have a Baneling Nest on the way. That's probably one of the best ways to react to this. This SCV still alive, and wow, that is actually really good play here from MarineKingPrime. He's put up a supply depot at the back. What this does is you're sort of thinking, what is he doing here with this supply depot? Well, this does one of two things. It acts as obviously as a little bit of supply, which is always quite helpful, especially when you're almost supply capped, as we can see here. Plus, this also limits the movement of Zerglings around the bunker. Plus, it also cuts off a little bit of the surface area of the bunker as well. I would not be surprised to see another supply depot go down here to protect this whole left-hand side of the bunker. Now, if we go back to the front of Marine King's base, we see a bunker is already up, a command center done, and morphing into an orbital command. So Marine King is in a fantastic position at the moment. Factory going down, he's probably going to get some medevacs running it as soon as he can. A couple more bunkers, well, one bunker is being prepared here at the moment. We don't see any additional supply depots just at the moment. We do have a couple of banelings just morphing in here. These are in their little cocoons like butterflies, but I'll tell you what, you don't want these butterflies to come out of their cocoons. You see them sitting on a tree, and there they go. They are starting to come in here. Reaper's doing a good job, but the banelings, too many of them there, busting through that whole base. And the bunker is down along with the Marine Reaper combo that was inside, and the supply depot is not going to have a good day. Natural finally getting down here from CheckPrime. He's probably just sitting there and just thinking, oh my god, what am I going to do now? Generally, I think one of the reactions for a Zerg would be to try and get the natural up and perhaps do some baneling aggression, because of course, as you would know, as we can actually see from Check's vision, he knows that there's only a supply depot wall there, so it's not actually that strong. The one problem he will be aware of, though, is of course the phenomenal micro of MarineKingPrime, who can definitely keep some Marines and all sorts of things alive against banelings in this sort of position. So we'll see what the plan is from Check in a moment. We'll see if he is going to go for that sort of high economy baneling aggression, or if he's going to try and switch it back into a macro game and take a risk somehow. Because that's obviously the position he's in right now, is that he has to take a risk. He's lost so much mining time, he's lost so much economy on that brilliant little sort of proxy racks attack, proxy bunker attack, sorry, on his natural, and he's going to need to do something to get back in the game, whether it be to take a third base really quickly, or if it's to switch into some sort of tech and just go all in. That'll probably be the deciding factor in probably the next few minutes of the game. And now, as we can see, an Overlord getting inside here, just checking out what is going on inside the base of MarineKingPrime. Some Marines are not happy with that getting inside there. They're going to give it a cease and desist, or in this case, a cease and splatter. As we can see, Overlord down, and now the starport is now getting a medevac out. We'll see if this switches over. I don't think it'll switch over to get anything else out or get a reactor, but we do see an expansion is going to go up and running now from MarineKingPrime. The shields have now, the Marines have now got their shields, not the shields have got their Marines, but they are going to move out here and take this expansion. We will probably see some SCV switch over as well. Probably see that in the next few moments, and once he gets this up, he will be in a phenomenal position, especially for a Terran against someone of the quality of Check, who is definitely no slouch when it comes to Zerg players. He's definitely one of the better players up in the GSL, and we'll see what his response is. He's got a lair coming up. Roach Warren is on the way. Second gas is done. I don't think we're going to see a switch to muters. I don't think that would be too feasible on this, of course, and especially given that muters would get ripped up by those plus 10 to awesome Marines of MarineKingPrime. But we'll see what his plan is. I would say it's probably to switch into something with roaches, or perhaps we'll see some roach baneling. I'm not really sure. But as we can see, we got the rocks being attacked here by those Zerglings. They'll have a fun time hitting all of those away, and a drop is now coming in here from MarineKingPrime. He does have vision of the high ground there, and drops the Marines down, forces some of the Zerglings away from the rocks. But now the problem is this attack has been spotted. Sees a queen out on the field there, doesn't want to get too close to that because he does not want to lose this this dropship of Marines, or medevac now, I suppose. And we'll see if he's going to move in here. He may actually try and snipe off some of these creep jammers, which would be awesome. He does take out the Queen, though. The Queen actually getting sniped away, and the Marines are now going to have a lot to contend with these Marines surrounding them there, picking some of the Marines up. 3 Marines are left over. That was like Saving Private Ryan, and they just got out in time. But now we do see a lot of Marines are now out for MKP. He's got a couple of tanks as well, which will certainly help against any roaches which are going to come out from Check. But as I said before, we're still sort of waiting on what the plan is from Check. He's got a third hatchery here. He's probably going to, yeah, I'd say he's going to switch into something with Banelings actually, because he does have the centrifugal hooks just about done now. Well, they're halfway done. They're going to be done soon, and the +1 to melee attacks is on the way. Normally, for a Zerg, you actually get the +1 to carapace, so the Zerglings and the Baneling, sorry, can actually survive a tank shot. But it looks as if he's just going to get the +1 to melee. Of course, there's a lot of Zerglings out on the map. You can see with the Xel'Naga Tower what is happening here. He knows that an attack is on the way. He just sort of saw that over here, and now this massive tank marine combo is on the way. 2 medevacs, 3 medevacs now to help out with this, and he's going to snipe off some of these creep tumors, which will really help out. Of course, it's really bit careful, a bit risky, sorry, to attack into creep. Actually taking out some of that marines, and now stimming up there. Split a little bit there, splitting a tiny bit, and he is attacking in now. He's going to take out this third hatchery quite easily, I would assume. Splitting up some of these marines into little packs of 2 little squads there, just getting into the battle. And this concave, whilst it doesn't look that good here, once any sort of attacks do come in, Marine King is definitely going to be able to take out a lot of these units. Yeah, slowly steaming these up, as we mentioned before, just keeping them in tiny little squads of 2 or 3. And now as we see here, we'll see some splits hopefully from Marine King. Beautiful splits there, running away on that creep, keeping a lot of those Marines alive. Beautiful play there by MarineKingPrime, of course, and the tanks at the back providing a lot of damage to those Banelings which attempted to run through. And there's naturally definitely going to go down some Banelings swarming in on the side. Whilst they do have speed and the creep to work with, you cannot work against something as beautiful as these splits from MarineKingPrime. 1 Baneling to pretty much every Marine is not the way you want to play as a Zerg, and I suspect that will be it for this particular game here from these 2 players. Brilliant work by MarineKingPrime. Love that bunker attack at the start there, which just denied that natural expansion for upwards of 5 or 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure it was more than that, but just a brilliant job there by Marine King to hold that up and then get into this beautiful position along with those fantastic marine splits. So hope you guys enjoyed that one. Cheers.